Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta Exchange. Yesterday, once again, US markets closed at another fresh all-time high. Although European markets were down slightly, but the US markets were very, very bullish. Uh, I thought there'll be some kind of a profit booking and ahead of the a long weekend. Thursday is a half a day, Friday holiday, Saturday holiday, Sunday holiday. Then come back next week and there's a big drama. On July 9 is the deadline for 3 months extension by the Trump tariff. There are nearly about 200 countries in the world. As far as I know, only one country, that's Britain, which has made some agreement with the US. Other than that, I don't think that any other country has made any agreement. And then we have only a few more days left. So I do not know what this Trump will be doing. So therefore, it is definitely time to be very, very careful, that too when markets are at a higher level. So probably yesterday's profit booking in India is also maybe due to that. So anyway, the markets fell intraday, but then recovered and closed at the highest closing. US markets, I think both the Nasdaq and S&P 500 closed at the highest level. So overall sentiment is very good, the bullish, right? I think US president has made some comment about Japan. So Japan market is down slightly. Hong Kong market is closed. And the GIFT Nifty indicating about 30-40 point higher opening. So yesterday, though Nifty was down 120 point. So there are few things to note down. Number one, the Bank Nifty did not fall. So Bank Nifty, it fell intraday but recovered. And number two, the PSU Bank index was up more than 2.5%. All the PSU banks have done exceedingly well. And number three, VIX opened higher in the morning 9:15, but then after that there was no further hike. So in fact, towards the end of the day, there was a slight fall in the VIX. And then domestic institutions have bought for much more than what FIAs have sold. FIAs have sold for about 800 plus crore. Domestic institutions have bought for 3,500 crore. And then the fall was led by index heavyweights like Reliance, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. Other than that, mid cap, small cap, next 50, everything ended up in green. So this shows that, definitely we cannot take this as a trend reversal. So we can say this is a consolidation. The only disturbing factor is that the India VIX has moved higher, but then that's very, very ultra low. So from 18, 19, it has come to 12 plus. Up to 14, I think it is okay. Even some kind of a spike is also good because the premiums will be higher. So overall, the market sentiment is good. Many times in the past, I have seen our markets, rallying as we are going to Deepavali. So that's when, most of the people decide to buy new cars, new clothes, new things, So then some economic activity will pick up. And many times around Deepavali, market peaks out. And then after that, some kind of a correction happens. If you can remember last year also, in the month of October only, the correction came. So therefore, even positionally for next 1 or 2 months, markets are likely to be good. Since US market has already hit all-time high, and then many other markets like UK and Germany and many other markets also hit fresh all-time high. So probably, around Deepavali, we may hit all-time high and then we may start correcting. So that possibility is there. So there are long-term view, but then we're coming back to the short-term. So what happened yesterday is just a profit booking. And then, so the people say, like Warren Buffett says, uh, like when others are greedy, you be fearful. When others are fearful, you be greedy. So when others are doing a profit booking, so that is the time you go long. So, of course, if you're a trader, you should know how to go long, not naked one. So maybe through options, or maybe through put calendars, or, so there are various strategies. Even 24,000 put is trading at more than 30 rupees. And 27,000 call option is also trading around 25 rupees. So that's about monthly options. Right? So, your first support is 25,200, second support is 25,000, the third support is 24,500, So 24,000 is, it's like almost next to impossible. Of course, nothing can be said, and things can happen, but barring unforeseen circumstances, so the Nifty is not likely to fall below 24,000. And the Bank Nifty is looking bullish, right? So Bank Nifty, people are selling 54,000 put option and 60,000 call option. So even 61,000 call option, right? So even 61,000 call option was trading around 70 rupees yesterday, and 54,000 put option was trading around 90 rupees. So these are all like, safe ranges, right? So my idea is that, the markets are just consolidating. Every fall is a buying opportunity. Of course, if you are a trader, you have to keep your hedges in your place. So that is how we have to take this market, right? So keep watching. As long as, India VIX is going higher by 2%, 3% is okay. But if it go 10, 15%, and then that is the time to be very, very cautious. And then, the near-term risk is the Trump tariff, July 9. But that will be next week. So let us get through this week first. So for this week, people have sold put option 25,200 and sold the call options 26,000. So I think yesterday also I said the same thing. So the Nifty is likely to trade between 25,200 and 26,000 for the next 3 trading sessions. And today, Sensex expiry. So sometimes, you have seen last few weeks, as and when there is a Nifty expiry or Sensex expiry, markets tend to be very, very volatile. So especially when the volatility index is very, very low, option premiums are very low, that time they can move the market. So the gamma effect will be kicking in. So most of the days, what happens, the first 45 minutes, the entire game is over. After 45 minutes, there is no premium. So this is how the intraday traders have been scared. And positional trader should not be a problem. So if you have taken position yesterday, even today, a little bit of violent move, you will be able to stand because of, overnight time decay. And then after 10 o'clock, the things settle down. So, even I've taken a little bit bullish view. Even I sold some 83,000 put option in Sensex. But then, by listening to this, you don't do any trade, because I do hundreds of trades. So, whenever I take a new trade, so that will always complement another trade. So, even if I lose money in this trade, some other trade will be gaining. So that's how, if you can remember, last month, the paper trade I discussed, we do both put calendar and call calendar, both put ratio, call ratio. If one goes right, the other one will go wrong, or one goes wrong, the other one will go right, So that's why I do it. So, but even despite market falling so much, yesterday, the 83 put option also fell actually yesterday. I think day before yesterday, it was trading around 80 rupees. Yesterday, it was trading around 60 rupees, So if I'm lucky, I will make good profit on that position. Otherwise, today morning, I will be adjusting that position. So let us see whether our market, yesterday, the profit booking, we went against the global trend. I think yesterday our market was one of the worst performers. So let us see today we recover, and then keep watching for yesterday's low and day before yesterday's high. So if I'm not wrong, Nifty is likely to trade in this range only. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.